Roasting a joint of beef on the barbecue is super easy. I used a really simple method to achieve this perfectly medium rare Silverside beef. Let me show you how I did it. This 1.6 kilogram Silverside of beef is from Tesco and cost £11.56 on a half price offer. Now this happened to be a Tesco Finest one, but I've tried this method on many different Silversides and it always comes out fairly consistently. Now you'll probably find when you open it up it's quite slimy, so just use some kitchen towel to pat it dry, and that's really going to help with the next step. Once you've got the worst of it away, we're going to apply a binder. In this case we're going to use horseradish sauce, straight from the jar. Unlike some other binders, when you use horseradish in this way, it will definitely flavour the meat. You'll be able to taste the horseradish in the final product and it gives it a lovely spicy kick. Now personally I absolutely love this with beef, and it's fairly traditional to do horseradish with beef, but if you don't like horseradish, do not do this step. If you just use yellow American mustard instead, it'll work perfectly well as a binder and you won't be able to taste it at all. So even if you don't like mustard, use that instead if you don't like horseradish. Once you've given it a good coating all round, it's now time to add some rub. I'm going to add some salt, pepper, garlic, or SPG. This is a really simple rub that I use on absolutely everything, and it's just equal parts salt, black ground pepper, and garlic granules. If you don't have a pot of this in your cupboard at all times, I strongly advise you to make one up. It makes everything taste better. Once all sides have been given an even coating, it's time to put it on the barbecue. Now for this cook I'm using my Traeger pellet smoker, but this method works just as well on any lidded barbecue. Just make sure whatever you're using you've got it set up for an indirect cook, so not directly over any coals, and have the temperature sitting at about 120 degrees Celsius. This is going to bring the beef up to temperature nice and slowly, not going to dry out any of that meat. I'm using the internal temperature probe that's built in with the Traeger. This just helps me keep an eye on the internal temperature of the meat. As always, we're going to cook to temperature, not time, and as I like my beef medium rare, I'm going to pull this off when it reaches 50 degrees internal temperature, which I can track on the app. As good as the built-in temperature probe is on this thing, I always like to get a second opinion from my trusty handheld temperature probe. And once you're happy it's hit your desired temperature, you can take it off the barbecue and inside to rest. Now at this point, the beef looks delicious, it smells delicious, and you just want to slice into it and eat it. But please wait, do not skip out on the resting time, it's so important to the process. All you need to do is pull off a sheet of foil and make a little foil tent for it, and it needs to rest in there for at least 20 minutes. This is going to help all the juices in the meat redistribute and make a world of difference when you finally slice into it. So with that painful wait over, we're finally ready to carve. It's really important with a joint like this that you know exactly which way the grain's running, and when you make your slices you're going against the grain. This is going to make the difference between deliciously tender and annoyingly chewy. Remember to use a good sharp knife, and you're looking to do fairly thin slices, about ½ centimetre thick. You can slice thinner than this if you like, but I wouldn't advise going any thicker. Now as you can see, there is a beautiful pink colour running all the way through the meat. And this particular level of doneness is exactly how I personally like it. I pulled it off at 50 degrees Celsius and it probably rose another 5, 6, 7 degrees to end up this level of doneness. If you prefer yours a little bit more well done or a bit rarer, then all you need to do is leave it on or take it off a little bit sooner. The horseradish I used as the binder in this really gives it a beautiful kick, which I think really levels up this joint. But again, if you don't enjoy the taste of horseradish, pop yourself some yellow mustard on, you won't taste it at all. You'll just get that lovely salt, pepper, garlic. And that is it, a super simple method of cooking beef Silverside on a barbecue. And if you like how easy that was to do, then check out some of my other videos, because easy barbecue is what this channel's all about. Maximum results, minimal effort. Thanks for watching.